Hello, I'm Rebecca and welcome to this video. Today I'll be doing a book review and it's the first book review ever, so bear with me if it's not like amazing or something. I will be reviewing One Day by David Nicholls. I'm just gonna put it right there so I don't have to hold it up the whole time. This review will be completely spoiler free. First of all, I gave this book 5 stars because I really enjoyed it. It was actually a book that I've been meaning to read for a long time because I saw the movie and thought I need to read that book, and I just kind of forgot it until I saw Charlotte over at Beetle Books talk about it, and it's one of her favorite books, so I just thought, well, now's a good time to pick it up, so I did, and yeah. As I said before, I really loved it. The story follows Emma and Dexter, who meet at their graduation party. The first time we meet them, it's on the 15th of July 1988, and it's in the early hours of the morning after their graduation party. And then we follow these two for 20 years, but we only get one day each year, so every 15th of July each year we are told what they're doing. Sometimes they're doing stuff together on that day and sometimes they're not, but we're told what has been going on in their lives. It's just a very good book about this friendship between Emma and Dexter, and I just thought that it was very unique. One of the things I really enjoyed about this story was that this was a slow romance. A lot of the years they aren't together as a couple, they are just friends, and even though they sometimes have feelings for each other, we're told about other relationships that they have and just how their friendship work. What really sold me on this book was both the premise but also the writing style. David Nicholls has a way of writing that makes it seem like there's a lot of different point of views. It felt like I shifted the point of view from Emma and Dexter and also a few other people in the book, even though the entire book was written in the third person, but it just felt like I was reading from their individual points of view, which was really great because I felt more connected with the story and I felt like I was given more in-depth details about their lives, and that really helped bring the story out. As I said before, I watched the movie before I read the book, so I couldn't help but picture Jim Sturgis as Dexter and Anne Hathaway as Emma, and in some ways it actually helped with the story because I really enjoyed them in the movie. I enjoyed the chemistry that they have on screen, and the movie is actually very close to how the book is written, with what's going on and what is said, because a number of times throughout the book I could just hear Jim Sturgis and Anne Hathaway say these things because the lines were actually in the movie, and that was actually really great. So I would also recommend you watch the movie if you haven't, but definitely read the book. The whole feels this book is kind of sad throughout because, well, when we start following Emma and Dexter, they're 22 years old. Perhaps Dexter is 23, I'm not actually entirely sure. I think he's 23 and Emma is 22, and then we follow them for 20 years, so through that we also get a lot of adult issues that are dealt with, a lot of growing up issues, and just how being an adult works, and with all the problems that comes with it, through jobs and through relationships and through stuff like that. And that was really fascinating because I don't usually read a lot of adult books, but this kind of didn't feel like an adult book because you start with the people so young, so you kind of feel like you're part of them, and I kind of felt like I was growing up with them, because I'm 21, so they started at 22, so it kind of felt like I was growing up with them, and I didn't necessarily get the feeling that they were growing old in that sense. So that was very interesting to read. Overall, I just thoroughly enjoyed this book, and I'll definitely be picking up more David Nicholls, and I'll definitely be rereading this in the future, and I would just recommend that you read it as well. So this was my book review. If you read this book, please comment down below what you thought about this. I would love to know your thoughts about it. And yeah, I think that was it. If you enjoyed, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye bye.